Welcome to the Alumni Speaks. I am Jennifer Opara, and I will be interviewing Mr. Opara. So, tell me, why did you choose TSU?
Because TSU makes me feel at home. When I first get there, I met a lot of people that I know, and it's a black school that make me feel at home.
Okay. And what year did you graduate?
I graduated in 1994.
Okay. So, why did you choose to come to Texas?
When I first came, I was in Wisconsin, and it was cold, so Texas was a little bit more harder, so I prefer hot weather than cold weather, so that's why I decided to come to Texas.
Okay. And what was your first impressions when you came to TSU?
Oh, it was lovely, because like I said earlier, it makes me feel at home. I have a lot of friends and colleagues that I met there, and the environment was just good because it's a black school.
Okay. And what was your favorite thing to do on campus?
I like mostly the library because it's where it's my favorite place I usually go whenever I have a downtime or break on classes, in between classes. So I usually go there and then have my good time. I like the library.
Okay. Did you go to TSU all 4 years, or did you transfer?
No, I went there for good years.
Okay. And describe the campus then and compare it to what it's like now.
Oh, the campus then, the most famous building we have was the Hannah Hall, which is one of the largest buildings at that time. To compare with what I'm seeing now, the campus have improved so much with all the modern architectures houses being designed. So it's one of the best schools now, more than what we went through.
Like the new science building?
Like the new science building.
Okay. So do you have any advice for the new TSU Tigers out there that's now attending TSU?
Yes, I have a good advice for them, because for the most important thing that in education is make sure that you study. Don't feel that what I grab in the classroom is only what is going to help me. No. It takes you to put more effort to keep on studying. That's why I said earlier, when I have in between classes before my next class, the first place I run into is into the library to study. So I get ahead of the class. It's not only what the teacher taught in the class I wait and take home. No. Sometimes I read my textbook ahead of the instructor before he could come and start teaching. So that way I know what I need.
Okay. And what did you study?
Printing and publishing.
Okay. Did you like it?
Oh yes.
Okay. And did you do you think that HBCUs are important, historical black colleges?
Yes, it's very important, because why I say it's very important is they cater to you to make sure that your needs are being met, and so they could be able to help you, and then in areas that you find difficult.
Okay. And did you join any school activities or clubs?
No, I did not.
Okay. And did you have like a lot of friends going to TSU? Like, did you have like a certain thing that your friends would do, like, oh, after this class we meet here or something like that?
Yes, we do. Most of my friends, sometimes we usually we named that particular, which is at that time was the mass building. We named the front of it Nigerian Ambassador. So sometimes when we decide to meet after classes, we meet up there. Or like someone who doesn't have a ride, you need someone to give you a ride. So okay, meet me here in the front of this building after class, so we can ride home together.
Okay. And did anything historic happen during your time when you were at TSU?
If I could think, my memory can get me back. Yes, I think that was one of the time Nelson Mandela, the wife of Nelson Mandela, visited TSU. I think she was about 1991 or 1992, within that period.
Okay. And what kind of student were you like? Were you like the quiet student, the loud student, or like...
I've always been a quiet person in life, so I'm a quiet student at that time, so that's why mostly of the times when in between my classes I go to the library and sit down and study.
Okay. And were you like the student that was like The student that was like, oh, I'll just leave it to the side, like the procrastinator, or were you the one that just got things done on time?
I get things done on time. That's why I study ahead before the classroom.
Okay. And did you have any favorite professors at the time?
Quite few of them, if I could remember their name now, that's my major thing. I know I have some of them. I also like Professor Jackson, who teaches statistics at that time. One Ghanaian who's an English teacher at that time, I forgot, Kofi or something, I've forgotten his name, but a Ghanaian too, I love him. My technology instructor at that time, then I love him too. It's one of my favorite, just few of them. I got a lot of favorite teachers, but now I know my memories. I can't remember all of them by name now.
Okay. And what was your favorite subject?
Mathematics.
Okay. What kind of math did you like all math, or was there a specific
all
one?
Maths.
Okay.
All math.
And were you working at the time when you were?
Yes, I'm a full-time student and also a full-time worker.
Okay, well, that's cool. And what good thing did you enjoy your years of being a Tiger?
Yes, I did. I was so proud of it because I still remember up to today, I still have my Tiger uniform. I even have the pants and then the top. So, because one of the things I enjoy there is the PT. I usually come out and then participate on that when I was there.
Okay. And what was your goals after college? Like when you graduated, what did you expect that you wanted it to happen?
Well, my goal after graduation, like I said, is to get me a good lucrative job that will benefit me in life, and then set up a family that knowing that I'm not going to look back and then thinking of how to put food on the table for them.
And did you stay on campus?
No, I didn't stay on campus. I was off-campus student. I was just coming, I was living on my own, and then drive down to campus most of all the time when I have my classes there, because I have to rush back and then go to work.
So was that kind of difficult for you, or did you find it easy?
It's not an easy task, but it was, it's too difficult, I would say, but due to we know what we're looking for, what we want in life, so you have to be tough and then keep going.
Okay. And how was the tuition fee back then versus now?
Oh, yeah, I know what people goes today to pay school fees is ridiculous than what we did. We were crying at the time that is too high, but now, I mean, yeah, I don't know whether it's a triple or how many times double amount what we paid. The fees was more better at that time than what it is now. It's too high at this particular time.
And what kept you motivated at the time when you were at TSU?
Because we were looking forward to become somebody in the society. And you don't want where you're going to be looking for food to eat. So the motivation is to make sure that you graduated and then get you a good job. And then know that you're not going to beg food, and then you're not going to look for someone to hand you over something to feed yourself. So at least that gives you a focus to concentrate on what you're doing. So, and again, knowing fully well that, yeah, the hardship of it, but you're going to enjoy it when the time comes. So our focus remains on getting that education, and that will benefit us and then become somebody in the society. And not only that, when you take it back from where you came from, people will say, okay, yes, he went there to study, he didn't come there to just play and then have a good time, but rather he focused on what he was doing. So that gives us a motivation of what we were doing at that time. He motivated us a lot.
Okay. And do you want to say anything lastly to the TSU students out there?
Yes, of course. All I would tell them is just focus on their education. Remember that you went into a black school. You want to keep that name that others have gone through and left it for you guys to walk through that. We never make that school look bad. All we needed is for it to grow, keep growing. And we see that it's growing. And those coming behind now will carry it also higher than what it is. And people make the name more proud. If we have others who learn about what TSU have been provided. Like TSU is being known for their best pharmacy school. TSU is being known for their best law school. in the whole U.S. So I think it's something to be proud of that I went to this school. So I'm proud of it that I'm part of Texas A&M University today.
Okay. And there you have it. That is Alumni Speaks. I'm Jennifer Opar, and I am now signing out. Good night.
Thank you.